It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 2nd of June. I'm Michael Groff. The big weather headline continues to be the heat. Temperatures well above average, but staying shy of record territory for the next few days. Some relief from the heat wave expected in here by Friday and heading into the weekend. And of course, we do have some rain chances to talk about across parts of the state, maybe even here in the valley. All right, let's get into it. Here's the almanac from yesterday. 105, the afternoon high. 82 was the morning low. The normal high, 100. The normal low, 74. And here are the climate statistics for the month of May. If it felt like a hot one here in Phoenix, that's because it was. Overall, the 4th warmest May on record. The average high was the 3rd warmest. The low temperature was the 5th warmest. And just a trace of rain officially. So, of course, it was very dry, as it usually is. Outside now here at 8:10 a.m. We've got partly cloudy skies out there, 91 degrees officially at Sky Harbor. By the way, the low temperature this morning, I believe, has been 88. If that holds, that will set a new record warm low temperature. Currently, the dew point has crept up to 54. Relative humidity is 28%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area right now, 72, the cool spot at Fort McDowell. It is 94 in Glendale, in Canto, and it looks like the South Mountain West area. And 86 in Avondale. I see an 89 there in Arcadia, so it is getting pretty toasty out there already. Here's the upper air look this morning, and we've got a ridge here, of course, is the dominant weather feature across the desert southwest, but there is an upper low that is off the Southern California coast, and that continues to provide us with some degree of a southerly flow here between those two features. So moisture continues to stream in across the eastern part of the state. We even saw a few thunderstorms just east of the valley in the very early morning hours today, and might see some more fire up this afternoon. Here's the watch warning map. Of course, we have an excessive heat warning, and it's been moved up now. It starts at 10 a.m. this morning and continues till 8 p.m. Thursday. It includes not only the Phoenix area, but Gila Bend, Casa Grande, all the way down to Tucson, Yuma, Quartzsite, Parker, and up into the Las Vegas Valley and parts of the Mojave Desert. Another excessive heat warning as well for parts of Central California. All right, here's the convective outlook for today. We've got the enhanced risk of severe storms from around Mankato and Rochester, Minnesota, eastward toward Madison and Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with the standard slight risk for the adjacent areas. And here in Arizona, a good portion of the state in the green, so some thunderstorm activity expected mainly east of the valley, but could one of those try to sneak in here? That's always the question, and we'll take a look at that in just a moment. But check this out. We've got the tropics getting fired up over the southern Gulf of Mexico. You see a big swirl in the clouds there. This is Tropical Depression number 3. The National Hurricane Center does believe this will become a tropical storm at some point later on today, maybe even by the time you watch this. And it's just going to meander around the southern Gulf for a while, be kind of disorganized before ultimately beginning to move off to the north by later this weekend. And where it goes is still a little bit of a mystery. Here's the European ensemble. Many of the members do eventually bring it north toward the Texas or Louisiana coast. The ensemble mean is the black line there, bringing it somewhere pretty close to Beaumont by late in the weekend or early next week. But of course, it's way too early to tell, and intensity forecasts and any kind of forecast at this point is going to be very difficult, but we'll get a better handle on this as the week progresses. All right, closer to home, precipitation for the next 7 days coming from the WPC. No rain expected officially here in the valley. Some very light totals across the high country of our state, but generally even at that, under 1/4 or 1/10 of an inch. But there is a possibility we could see some rain here in the valley at some point. We're taking a look at it, and we'll break it down now as we look at the models. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. All right, our big features of note. We've got the ridge to the east, an upper low that is off the Southern California and Baja coast, kind of a south, maybe even slightly southeasterly flow at times here across Arizona. So what it means for us down at the surface today, partly cloudy skies here in the valley, and a little bit sticky this morning. Some of that should mix out as we go through the afternoon, though. High temperatures today, still very toasty, 105 to 108. Tonight, partly cloudy. Isolated thunderstorms over the eastern mountains will try to make their way a little closer to the deserts. And just like yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised to see some blowing dust across northern Pinal County, maybe getting pretty close to the East Valley later this evening. Otherwise, we'll have partly cloudy skies overnight. Dew points generally somewhere in the 40s, maybe even getting into the 50s. So overnight lows will be very warm, probably in the 70s and low 80s. And if it's like last night, we might stay in the mid 80s all night. All right, tomorrow, partly cloudy skies again. Widely scattered thunderstorms over the eastern mountains. The ridge is right on top of us. The upper heights pretty close to 590 decameters, so high temperatures will be in the 108 to 111 bracket. And pretty much the same deal on Thursday. We're going with a high temperature range of 109 to 112, and isolated thunderstorms continue. Our upper low off the Southern California and Baja coast finally begins to move eastward Thursday and into Friday. And here we go. That's going to set the stage for enough moisture and dynamic support to come through here for widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the central and eastern part of the state. And perhaps even here in the valley, the National Blend of Models is putting out around a 10% chance of rain for us here in Phoenix. The GFS has been pretty bullish on the idea of precipitation as well. The European is not, but I feel confident enough to put in a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms here in Phoenix into our forecast for Friday. And temperatures coming down as well as humidity levels may spike just a bit. We'll see a few more clouds in here too. We'll call it partly sunny. High temperatures 102 to 105 and that slight chance of rain. That clears out of here on Saturday. We become mostly clear. High temperatures will be cooler though. We're probably going to stay in the mid to upper 90s. That means no century mark for us here in Phoenix over at least on Saturday. Probably just a couple of degrees warmer on Sunday, but temps pretty close to our seasonal averages, and it will be breezy at times. Monday, sunny, dry, high temperatures pretty close to the century mark, maybe getting just above around 102 or so. Then a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 9th of June, we've got a trough over the northern plains states and heights just a little below average, temperatures right around the century mark. And going out 10 days to the end of the period, this is Thursday, the 11th of June. A ridge here across the southwest, temperatures likely a little bit above 100. All right, let's check out the precipitation coming off of the GFS ensemble, and most of the members continue with this idea of some precipitation in here at some point this week, either tonight, maybe a couple of these members or many of these members are showing it later in the week. So we're going to go with that, at least to a degree, because so far the GFS ensemble has performed pretty well over the last week or 10 days or so. The European ensemble, 51 members, only a couple of them actually show any rain here in Phoenix. It continues to be very dry and certainly much warmer. All right, temperatures off the National Blend of Models, 107 today, 111 tomorrow, 112 on Thursday, and that looks pretty good. And then temps come down for this weekend, and those overnight lows will cool off just a bit as well. And that'll do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever we post a brand new video, you'll be alerted. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. Be safe out there. Stay cool. Drink plenty of water. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday.